Corals! These colorful creatures aren't just beautiful, they play a vital role in the ocean ecosystem. But did you know corals depend on tiny algae to survive? Inside coral tissues live tiny algae called zooxanthellae. These algae provide corals with food through photosynthesis. And in return, the corals give them a safe home. This perfect partnership is what gives corals their stunning colors. But what happens when corals get stressed? They release the algae living inside them. And that's when something alarming occurs. Coral bleaching. Without their algae, corals lose their main food source, turn white, and become weak. If conditions don't improve, they might not survive. So, what causes coral bleaching? The biggest factor is rising ocean temperature due to climate change. When ocean temperatures rise, the zooxanthellae's photosynthesis process is disrupted. Instead of producing food efficiently, they start generating harmful reactive oxygen species, or in short, ROS. They're basically toxic molecules that can damage the coral cells. Even a small temperature increase can stress the corals and force the algae to leave. But that's not the only cause. Pollution and runoff from storms can change ocean conditions, making it harder for corals to survive. Too much sunlight can also be a problem. When ocean temperatures are high, strong sunlight can stress shallow water corals even more. And during extreme low tides, corals can be exposed to air, leading to bleaching in shallow waters. So, how do we know if a coral is in trouble? Healthy coral is full of colorful algae, which keeps it thriving. Stressed coral begins to lose its algae, showing signs of fading. And then, bleached coral is completely white and vulnerable to disease. Here's something surprising. Not all coral bleaching happens because of warm water. In 2010, a sudden drop in temperature in Florida's waters caused corals to bleach, just like they do in warm water stress. Researchers are still studying how cold stress impacts coral health in the long run. The good news? Some corals can recover if conditions improve. That's why protecting our oceans from pollution and climate change is so important. Healthy corals mean a healthy ocean. By reducing pollution and fighting climate change, we can help protect these amazing underwater ecosystems for generations to come. So, what are you waiting for? Let's do our part to keep our oceans thriving.